Hi, it's Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts. And it looks a little dark in here because it's pretty dark out there. This is starting late. It's after 8 o'clock because I have a craft show tomorrow. Oh dear. Didn't have a nap today. I have been just getting stuff done all day and just never got around to making a video. But here I am. It's Friday. Craft show tomorrow. Let's see. Half-hour drive. Need to be there by 8, I think. So I have to leave by 7:30. I still have to pack my craft bag, pick out the patterns and the yarn that I want to take with me. And I've got my lunch planned. I just have to heat that up in the morning and put it into a thermos and hope that it's still a good temperature for lunch. And make a jar of overnight oats for a quick and easy breakfast for the morning. That's the plan. Looks like I smeared there. Okay, so 2 days ago, I got an Etsy order for a Orca ornament. It's a killer whale that I make. I had the hardest time finding the pattern. It is my own pattern. I ended up printing out a new one because I couldn't find the original. So it just took me an awfully long time to really get into it. I worked on that thing all day. I do like 2 or 3 rows and set it aside. Work with the ruler, set it aside. I was getting a lot done on the custom order of the dragon. I think for the dragon, I have everything done except for the wings and the horns. And then I just have to sew it together. So that is a huge project. It was like 40 pieces, almost done. So I did finish the Orca ornament and the little scrubby that I send along with it. And I also finished a hedgehog using some special yarn. 2 weeks ago, when I went to my craft show over at West Seneca, I walk in, and there's a little Ziploc bag on my chair with 2 skeins of yarn. Thank you, Joanna. She went to a store and they had a half price off sale and she found yarn, so she got a half price for me. So I made a hedgehog. Okay, when I make the hedgehogs, I use the pattern by Yarns and Nobles. But I switch it up just a little bit when, okay, I'll show you with a possum. Like with the hedgehog, you're starting with a tan face, and then when you get to a certain point, she's got you changing to a fuzzy type yarn. Well, when I make the switch, as you're working on it, you're just actually you're going counterclockwise as you're working around and around. Well, I turn it around. I start my make my color change at the bottom center. I change my color and I turn it around so that my wrong side is now facing out, so that the poofiness of the yarn really shows up. Well, in that case, I used both the tan yarn and it was a Bernat boa. So he got a really chubby body. So that was one of the yarns Joanna gave me. The other one that she gave me was a bright orange that I used to make a micro octo. Yeah, today, after I got the Etsy order out to the mailbox, okay, first thing when I woke up, okay, I gotta get this order out to the mailbox before the mail comes. Now, usually our mail comes like 1:30, 2 in the afternoon. But sometimes on Fridays, I think the mail carrier is very eager to start the weekend early. So sometimes our mail will come like 10:30 or so. Gotta get that out of the mailbox. Gotta get that out of the mailbox. I got it all set, and I said to my husband, okay, I'm just gonna put on some shoes and a coat because it's in the 40s out there, and take this out to the mailbox. He goes, oh, I'm gonna go out and grab some stuff from the garden in a little bit, so I'll take it out. Well, it was probably about 10:30 by the time he took it out, and he comes in and he goes, there was mail in the mailbox. I don't know if we forgot to get the mail yesterday or if we missed today. I said, well, let's just leave it out in the mailbox, and if the flag is still up at 4 o'clock, I'll go get it from the mailbox and I'll drive into the post office and drop it off so that it does go out today. You know, keep my fast shipping streak going with Etsy. So, you know, all day long, it's like, nope, flag's still up. Nope, flag's still up. I finished packing the car, got everything done, had some lunch, and at 1 o'clock, I decided to start a Hawaii 5-0 marathon because Hawaii 5-0 was on one of our local channel stations. We don't have cable, we just get the broadcast, and they run like 5 hours of Hawaii 5-0 on Friday afternoons. So I'm sitting there watching Hawaii 5-0, and I'm just finishing up one project after another, just little things, little things. Then I'm like, oh man, I'm going to miss the 4 o'clock one because I'm going to have to go to the post office to mail this. Mail still hasn't come. At 3:38, a white van with a post office logo on it. My husband's sitting in the chair where he can see out the window. He's like, there's a white van and it's stopping at mailboxes. And he names the neighbor 2 houses down. Then he named the neighbor the next house over. He says, yeah, he's stopping in our box. He's taking the package out. He's putting something in. Okay, we got mail. He took your package. Okay. So I got to sit there and make some more stuff. So, okay, I showed you the orange octopus that I made. I made this basket. I just freehanded it because my idea is that I will hang it from my shelves at the craft show and have like a certain thing, like have the possums in there. So today I was busy with possums. That was one of the things on my to-do list. I made a gray one, and I thought I was making another gray one because by the dim lighting out by my chair, this looked gray, but it's actually purple. So I have a purple possum and a gray possum. And I also used the gray yarn after I finished the possum, and I made a rather surprised looking micro Octo. So I will have to put these. Oh, I have one bin that I still need to take out to the car, so I can put this in there to be added to that bin to be taken to the craft show tomorrow. This is my first time doing this show. It's a local high school. This is their 3rd year. I have no idea what to expect. I don't know if it's going to be a show where I'm grateful that I just made my table back, or if I'm going to really have a great show with hundreds of dollars in sales. The table, you had like multiple choices. You could bring your own table and a raffle basket and only pay $25. That's the option I went with. Like if you just wanted them to provide the table and you didn't want to provide a basket, I think that it was like 40 or 50. So I'm taking the cheap way out. So I still have to pull something for my basket. Yeah. Nothing like waiting till the last minute, right? So, car's packed. Have a list of little things left to do. I will go out and continue to work with my scrap yarn and see how many more little critters. I've made the 3. Is there anything in there? No. Okay, I think the tan hedgehog already went in the bag of hedgehogs and possums with the possum that I had to show you the picture of because I don't have him here. Okay. Was that it? Listening for an answer. I'm tired. It's been a long day, but a productive day. Although I did not get on the laptop all that much. I finished projects. Yeah, I sort of pictured having like 5 or so of these baskets just hanging down on hooks on the side of my wire crates rather than taking up table space. So now I have 2. And if somebody says, oh, I love that basket, I could say, oh, you want to buy the basket for $10? Yep, you can buy the basket. I'll make another one. I think, though, it would probably look a little better. I think I changed 12 and skipped 12 here. I think it would probably look better with a little less of a gap there. Like if I chained 12, but I only skipped about 6, that might work better. But I like the way it turned out. I was just doing 1 double crochet and then a front post double crochet, and I think it made a nice little detail on the basket. I like front post double crochet. I do not like alternating front post, back post, but alternating front post and regular double crochet, I can handle that. I may not be able to tell the difference between gray and purple, but I can handle front post double crochet. Okay. I need to just finish up here before my phone decides that it's too full. I did delete yesterday's video already, so hopefully I will not have that same issue. If I forget to delete my last video, my phone is just like, nope, 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 no room. So I could probably talk for another 5 minutes, but I won't, because I'm going to go play with yarn, edit this video, try to get it up tonight, and finish up the last minute details that I need to. Like I printed out my inventory, and I've already got it in my craft basket to take with me tomorrow. But I need to add 2 hedgehogs and, no, those are possums. 2 possums and 2 micro octos to my list. Purple and gray. Make sure I've got purple, gray, and tan added to my list.